Hi, my name is Rayalina. Thank you for tuning in today. I am the owner of Uplift Beauty Inc. in Chicago, which is my private makeup studio that I'm working out of today. And I am also a professional makeup artist and ambassador with Limelight by Alcone. And today I'm going to be sharing with you a Smokey Eye tutorial using eyeshadow palette with Limelight by Alcone. So the colors that I've chosen are going to be Peachy Gleam, Blush Hour, Brownie Points, and Dial It Black, which are numbers 2, 37, 8, and 9. And these are gorgeous neutral colors in a palette that you can use for a natural look or an evening look. So today what we're going to do is start by picking out a few brushes. I have already applied makeup to my face. I have my eyebrows filled in, which I use my lovely eyebrow brush right here with Limelight. I have the One Night Sand eyeshadow color, which is just a great soft blonde, which goes nice with my brows without making them too dark. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do for the eye application is put a little bit of concealer on. I like to use our concealers as an eye base, so I'm using the concealer brush right now, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply a very minimal amount all over my lid. And this will help keep my eyeshadows on long wearing. And I like that the concealer number 0 that I'm using, it is our lightest concealer shade, and I love it because it really works great as a highlight. So I add a little bit extra underneath the brow bone. Okay. And now what you'll want to do is grab the large shadow brush, and the first step here for eyeshadow colors is going to be applying the Blush Hour, which is the color in the bottom right here. We're going to apply this on the outer half of the lid and into the crease. So you'll notice I'm patting this in a quick motion. It kind of covers the majority of my lid, and then I'm going up into the crease bone using the edge of this. So using the tip of the brush, blending this up into the brow bone. And you can tell on this eye of mine that this one it droops a little bit more than the other eye, so I have to be mindful of that when I'm applying my makeup. To make sure that my eyes are even, I have to go up a little bit higher with the shadow on this eye. So if you have an eye that maybe is shaped a little bit different than the other, that's okay. Just make sure to look in your mirror and look straight ahead at the mirror, and then apply your shadow a little higher on whichever side your lid falls lower, so that you get an even eye application. And it takes just such a little amount of pigment with these colors because they're just so rich in pigment. They are paraben free, and a little bit goes a long way. So Blush Hour is beautiful. It is, it's got a real nice blushy tone to it. A little bit of a coral tone. Okay. The next thing that you're going to do is grab your angle shadow brush. Okay, and you're going to take Brownie Points, the dark brown, just take a real little amount on your brush. And this really goes perfectly in the crease. The angle of the brush, you can go start in the outer corner and blend halfway into the crease. Okay, and you'll probably notice as you're looking at my eyes right now that this is creating a contour. It's creating a deeper definition in that corner. Okay, so again, you just want to make sure that this angle is down, and then you're blending up halfway. Okay, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Now there are many ways to do a smoky eye look. This look in particular that I'm doing was based off of an inspiration photo, and if you follow me on Facebook, my name's Rayalina, and that's my Facebook name. I've been doing a challenge for the month of July. In my first week, I was watching other eye makeup photos on Instagram and recreating those looks, and then this past week I decided to do full makeup looks in week 2, and I've basically let my audience vote on their favorite application, and that's what I'm doing a tutorial on. Okay, so we're getting a little bit darker as we go, which this would look really pretty with just like a cream shade blended on the inner half of the lid and below the brow with like a wing liner. So there's lots of fun ways you could play with these shadows. But the look that we're doing today in particular is right here. It's a little bit of a darker smoky eye. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to continue to build, and now we're going to bring some of that Dial It Black into the outer corner, and this time, instead of having such a motion that is blending halfway into, halfway into the crease, we're actually going to go take it even tighter, and when we set this into the crease, you'll kind of feel it. You're just going to blend. You're not even really going to lift your brush up. You're just going to set it in the outer corner and gently move up and down in a very small motion. So it's just creating a little extra depth. Okay. After you've done that, you can go back to our first all over eyeshadow brush and flip it, and on the other side that you didn't use the blush hour, that's where we will add our lid color, which is Peachy Gleam. Now this we're going to do on the inner half. Okay, so I'm just gently adding a little bit on the inner half. And the reason why I'm doing this color last on the lid instead of all over is because it has a highlight in it, and the rest of the colors do not. And if you put a highlight eyeshadow on first that has shimmer to it, and then try to do a contour, it's just going to turn shimmery. And I didn't want that, so that's why I didn't do that yet. The next thing I'd like to do, you could use any brush that doesn't have powder on it, whether it be a fluffier crease brush, like a pointed crease brush or a blender brush, and just with nothing on it, go ahead and blend your crease out a little bit. Okay, it's definitely going to soften your look. But this is the difference between an eye makeup application that just looks a little bit more clean and professional. Okay, and then you could go back in and continue to deepen. A lot of eye makeup application involves blending and just building the look. Okay, so the next thing you're going to want to do, and this is essential, you want to use your Smokey eyeliner brush. I love, love, love this Smokey eyeliner brush because you'll see it just places the eyeshadow exactly where it needs to go. This one doesn't get super messy. It's a nice tight smoky liner. And I would just blend back and forth as close to the eyelash as you can. And now you're really starting to see a smoky eye. If you want the black to look more intense, you can spray it with a little makeup setting spray. That will also keep your eyeliner on longer wearing. Okay, a great thing to have on hand is one of these Alcone makeup wipes. I love, love, love this product. We sell these in pop-up packs or individually wrapped packs. The individually wrapped packs are great because you can travel with them. You can keep them in your gym bag. I always like to have one when I'm working. And really I didn't have hardly any fall away at all because you just need such a little amount of eyeshadow on the product. But in case you do have any fall away, it's just nice to make sure you have a real nice clean under eye, and then you can go in and apply your concealer. So I'm just going to switch over to my concealer brush again, and I use number 0 and number 2 concealers. So I like to do 0 on the inside where I get the darkest, more dark circles, and then I flip it and I use concealer number 2, which is more of a peach, and I blend the two together with my fingers. So I have a really flawless, smooth under eye now, and I can go in again and use that smoky liner brush that we used on the top, and I can apply that to the bottom. This is going to be a little bit more dramatic versus just leaving it clean underneath. So I just like to point out these different applications that you can do within this palette. You know, we started off with the blush hour in the crease, built in on the outer corner with the dark brown, then I added the black and did this on the inner corner. But you can really build this up to a super smoky eye like we've done, or you could have stopped at step 2 or step 3 and kept it more of a natural daytime look. Okay? And last but not least, I am applying the Perfect mascara. What do you think? I think it's a really easy application. It requires very few brushes. So just to recap, you will need the large shadow brush, the angled shadow brush, and a smoky eyeliner brush. So 3 brushes, 1 mascara, a couple concealers, and just remember to lightly put a concealer on the lid for an eye base. Start with your lid and crease the outer half of the lid with Blush Hour, and you can continue to build. Okay, voila. I hope you like this look, and continue to follow me at Rayalina on Facebook or on Instagram to check out more of my eye makeup applications. Thanks.